sound test real quick. Alright, talk to me.
Yo, can you
Alright.
hear me?
Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Alright. So, can you state your name and what do you do? I guess. Just state your name.
Guadalupe Velasquez. I look at you or look at
Looking at me.
Guadalupe Velasquez. Guadalupe Velasquez, 28, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Are you 28?
Yes,
Oh,
I
God.
just turned 28.
Oh, yeah, you're old. Alright. What made you want to start your weight loss journey?
Honestly, it's self-loathing when you hate the person that you're becoming. When you start hating the person that you see in the mirror, then that's when you know it's time to change something in your life. So I just made a decision one day, and I looked in the mirror and said I didn't like who I saw, and I've been working hard to change it.
What is your weight loss goal?
To be honest, I just want to get down to where I feel comfortable. I don't really believe in anything that any chart that says you have to be a certain weight to be healthy. I just feel like if I'm down to a weight that I feel comfortable in, then that's where I'll be. Man, that's probably at like 190.
Is there like a too low for you? Like you don't want to get like too skinny?
I just don't want to lose my like power. I don't want to. I've always been big. I've always been able to overpower people, and I would like to keep that. I don't want to get so low where I can get manhandled easily.
What is your favorite thing about working out?
It's calming. It's very calming. It's you do it. You can do it by yourself. It just your problems just fade away. You're too busy trying to perfect your form and trying to do better than you did the day before or 2 days before, and you just forget about absolutely everything. And when you leave out the gym, that's when your problems come crashing back. But in the gym, it's like that's my fortress of solitude. And I can just forget about everything and not worry about a thing except the gains.
Do you rather work out? Would you rather work out by yourself or with someone else?
I mean, it's the same to me. With having somebody there, it's like somebody to talk to. And being by yourself, you just focus more. You're just like listening to music and stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Alright. Is there a particular workout you like constantly doing, like running or lifting weights?
Running, definitely running. Running is my favorite. Growing up with asthma, really couldn't do much. I ran for 20, 30 seconds and I'll be out of breath. So I'm actually really, really proud of myself now that I've been pushing and I can run multiple miles without falling over and being out of breath.
Do you have a healthy diet along with your weightlifting?
Yes, I food prep. I try to stay away from, I was a heavy Monster drinker, so I try to stay away from that stuff and sugary drinks and sodas and things like that. Candies. I just try to eat healthy stuff. Like, I try to eat, basically like chicken. I don't try to eat any red meat anymore. Stay away from fast food. Try to just keep my caloric intake at a low, basically.
Have you ever injured yourself while working out?
My knee, just my knee. It just but it was problems before I even started working out. But every time I run now, sometimes my knee just starts hurting a little bit. But it's nothing major. I just felt like I had to lose some weight to get that much pressure off my knee. So I'm starting to run without my brace, and it's working out for me.
Have you ever wanted to give up on your whole journey?
All the time, literally all the time. It's just some points where you're hungry and you're just like, I just want what I used to eat. I want pizza. I want Chinese food, or when I'm on the treadmill and or the track, and you just get that thought in the back of your mind. It's like I can't go on anymore. I can't go on anymore. I can't. My knees are burning, my lungs are on fire. But that's the point where you push past it, and when you push past it, there's no better feeling in the world. There really isn't. Is when you're even telling yourself that you can't do it, and then you do it. At the end, you just feel like this high. It's like you wanted to quit and you didn't quit. So take that.
So on that same subject, what do you do to try to push yourself while working out? Like you said that you want to quit. You get to that point. What do you do at that point to push yourself, to motivate you to do more reps, run faster, run longer, not give up?
I just feel like if you don't push yourself, you're not gonna better yourself. Like if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and say I'm on a bench press and I'm doing 50s or 60s, and you just keep doing that, you're not gonna progress. You're just gonna stay stagnant. You're gonna stay exactly the same. So that thought in my mind is like you always have to push. Like before I started when I was younger, I used to run a mile. Then that was a lot. Then I was like, maybe I could do 2 miles. Maybe I could do 3 miles. I want to eventually work up to like a marathon. And that's far off, but that's what I'm trying to work towards.
So what are you at now, as far as your running? Like how far? What's the
Well,
most?
since I'm training for the Fire Academy, I'm just trying to do the 1.5 miles. So I do 3 miles, just to double what I have to do, just so I could get my wind, if I could get my stamina up. And once I get there, then I'll just start running for fun. I'll just try to do it's like when I run 3 miles, I can keep going. It's not that I can't keep going. I have I have the stamina for it. I have the will to do it. It's just that a lot of times I don't have the time to do it, so I just stop at 3 miles.
All right. Do you use any protein or any stimulants or anything while you're working out, before you work out?
I take pre-workout. I don't know if we can say the name, can we?
And just leave it at.
Yeah, well, I drink pre-workout. I feel it gives me an advantage. Sometimes too much of an advantage, because it gives you so much energy that you don't know what to do with it, and you just completely tear muscle. You just run more than you should, more than you could, I should say, and it's an actual good feeling too, because you know that power is in you. You just need something to give you that little extra push. And I drink protein for after, and that's about it.
How much weight have you lost so far?
35
35 pounds.
pounds.
So you started at
255,
and now you're at
220.
Nice. Is there a machine or exercise you're afraid to use and fear that you might hurt yourself?
It was the fly machine. That thing, I don't know. For some reason, I got the form right like recently, but before, for some reason, it hurts my neck, because you'll be like, you try to leave your back completely straight and do it, and it's like you're putting all this pressure on your neck and your lower back. But I got past it, so now there's not really anything that I'm afraid to do in the gym.
Yeah, for me it was my shoulders. I couldn't do that exercise.
I did shoulders today, and it actually felt really good. I had no problem with that.
Explain the toughest workout you've ever completed.
Well, with the running, when I went running with my brother, and it was probably one of the hottest days that I could remember. It's like 97 or something like that, and we went to a running trail, and I tried to do the 3 miles, and it was just scorching hot. I ran out of water on my first mile, and that's like that's my mental toughness kicked in, because I just wanted to quit. As soon as I went out there, I wanted to quit, and it was like if I pushed through, I can do anything. And there was a couple points where you really start feeling like you're gonna faint, like you're gonna pass out. And yeah, that's the one I can remember that was really, really tough. Just the heat, the lack of water, all that stuff combined with the up and downhill of Kelly Drive, that really kicked my ass.